Do you want to know what ruins a perfectly good speech? The number of times someone says, uh, so, and you know what I'm saying. Those words are called fillers, and they ruin a perfectly good speech. People use those fillers because they're trying to fill in space, or they're looking for something to say, or they're not sure about what they're saying at all. It can ruin an entire speech. In Toastmasters International, we are required during every meeting to tally mark the number of times a person uses a filler during their speech, whether it's the introduction, whether it's during their own speech, whether it's presenting the word of the day. Anytime a person speaks, we have to mark the tallies. So now I'm very sensitive to whenever anyone speaks, I mark down tallies to see how many times they say and It's so annoying now that I'm very sensitive to it to hear a person use so many fillers in a speech. It totally reduces or minimizes the credibility of their entire message because they spend too much time saying and because it doesn't make them sound intelligent. It doesn't sound credible at all. So you have to learn to take a cleansing breath when you're trying to think of something to say instead of saying or just take a pause. There's nothing wrong with pregnant pauses, and just think about what you want to say next. A person who uses ums and uhs a little bit eloquently, believe it or not, is the POTUS, the President of the United States. Barack Obama intentionally uses ums and uhs in certain speeches I think, to provoke us to listen harder, and so that he can give the impression that he's really giving you calculated narrative, that he's really thinking about what he's going to say first before he says it. But if you notice during his celebration speech when he won the presidency for the second time, not once did the president use a filler. He never said he never said It was the most perfect speech, most well-delivered presentation that he had ever given. So he does it on purpose, but he does it well. You and I, however, we need to give special thought to when we want to use ums and uhs. So get rid of the fillers,